freshly prepared salmon that tastes amazing 100% of the time. All right guys, here we are, Chris Evans TV for another cooking video. And today we're gonna bring you some salmon. So we haven't done this with the channel yet in terms of meat selection. So I'm gonna show you one of my absolute favorite ways to cook salmon, and it's really, really simple. All you're gonna need, you're looking at the ingredients, right? We have rice, because it's gonna be our carb source. We have our protein and fat, because as you know, salmon is a mixed protein. And then all we're gonna need is some teriyaki sauce and some salt. It is literally that easy. And I'll also slab a little bit of a pepper into that rice, but you don't even have to add that. And all we need to cook this is gonna be an air fryer, and it's gonna roughly take 15 to 20 minutes. And again, the temperature that you cook this salmon at 100% depends on how you like it. So, you know, some people, just like you do with steak or ground beef, some people like the center more red or orange, where others want it cooked all the way through. So the cooking time you'll have to play around with based upon the temperature you like to cook it at. So a question I get a lot is, what kind and where do I get my meat? So with any fish dish or fish meal, what I want to think about is I want wild caught. I do not want farm raised. And if you notice, the price of that salmon was $9.99 a pound. So they pretty much were giving it away to me at our fair today. That's an absolute steal for wild caught, any type of fish, $9.99 a pound. Shrimp, scallops, cod, tuna, sashimi. If you can find it for $9.99 a pound, get it and get a ton of it. I'm telling you, that's a great price. All right, step one before we marinate is going to just be salting the salmon. Again, I like to be very liberal with that. So even though there's sodium in this teriyaki sauce, I still want salt on top of that fish. And then we're gonna go right into a Ziploc freezer bag here. Again, try not to don't manhandle this meat because it's so tender. Honestly, I could probably eat this 100% raw. That's how fresh this is. And all we're gonna do is simply just take this teriyaki sauce and just cover the meat here. Again, this has a little bit of carbs in it. I'm gonna show you the label. So to me, again, that's very much like sugar-free ketchup. The calories are negligible because what this is gonna do is really make this meat taste absolutely amazing. Now we go into the fridge with this for at least 2 to 3 hours, ideally 6 to 8. All right, salmon's marinated in the fridge. Let's add it to the air fryer. On mine, the fish setting calls for 375. And for this piece, it's gonna take, like I said, roughly 15 to 20 minutes. So I have it set the time-wise, and then all we're gonna do is simply add the piece of salmon. Oh, I wish you guys could feel how tender the salmon is. Look at that, we just add it right there, and then pop it right back in the air fryer. All right, so if you can look at that magic, right? You see how it's getting a little crispy on top? That's exactly what we want. So just baste a little bit. You need about 2 more minutes, and that bad boy is done. It smells good, right? 225 grams of rice, and look how flaky the salmon is. I mean, it's just falling apart tender. Look at that. Oh, so good. All right, let's give it a shot and see if I don't burn my mouth off. To me, I just don't eat the meat. You gotta have meat and rice. And the ratio has to be right of meat to rice for it to be great. Jesus Christ. I'm not even a fish eater, and that tastes delicious.
That rice is that worse.
That good. Teriyaki air fryer salmon with some fresh jasmine rice. There you have it, guys. Protein, carbs, and fat. Another great high quality meal that I know you all are gonna love because not only does it taste amazing, but it's super easy to cook. Thanks for following along. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment below how you enjoy this meal at home. I'm telling you, this simple marinade of teriyaki sauce goes a long way and packs a ton of punch for flavor. Chris Evans TV.